guys, welcome to another episode of A Drummer's Guide 2. So this week I want to talk about networking. This subject was sparked at the time because I received a message which I will go into in the actual episode. But I think networking is such an important part of being a freelance anything, really. But it's also equally very important to do it in the right way. So I hope that this helps you and gives you some insight in definitely how not to network also. Okay, enjoy the episode. Bye. I've just received a message which absolutely cracked me up. I won't say who from because it's irrelevant really, but it's about networking. And I might have missed the memo on this, but I keep getting people occasionally that will message me and say, "Oh hey, you're someone that I'd really like to network with," and I don't really understand what this means. I mean, when did people start using this as a verb? A verb? Is that the right thing? English isn't my strongest point. I know it's my first and only language, but yeah, my understanding of it is not great. But it's really odd to me. Obviously networking is a thing, but it's not something that you sort of take part in. Oh, I'm just going to go and network with you. Networking is a conversation. Networking is making friends and making relationships. I mean, I always remember so well the first time that it sort of happened to me, and I was like, wait, what? I was doing a masterclass in a college, a music college, and it was about recording and stuff like that. I was doing it with a couple of friends of mine, and it was really good fun, and the kids were awesome. They were super cool. And there was this one guy in particular. He was so sweet. I wish I could remember his name right now, but as you will find out about me, not very good with names sometimes. But we got to the end of this workshop that we did, and he was so sweet, so helpful, lovely, lovely kid. And he obviously had so much passion for what he wanted to do and get up and go, and he was inspired. It was great. It was so cool, and yeah, God, I wish I could remember his name. Anyway, at the end of the whole thing, he came up to me and he said, "Oh, thanks so much for the workshop. I'd really like to network with you sometime." And I was like, what? What do you mean? I don't understand. And I said to him, okay, don't use that as a line. Never use that as a line, because the whole thing of networking is, like I say, it's just going and building organic relationships with people. It almost, to me, was a bit of a slimy kind of, oh hi, yeah, I want to get something from you, almost. Not that anyone probably could, because I don't know, it's a weird thing. But yeah, and I sort of explained to him, I said, look, you don't go about it like that. Maybe just, we can sit down and have a conversation. We can go for a coffee. We can, I'd love to hear about what your aspirations are and your inspirations and your dreams and your goals and your plans and everything like that. I said, go about it like that maybe, rather than, yeah, I'd love to network with you. And literally, I just received a message on Instagram from some bloke. I reckon that it's a bot, actually, just sending out random messages going, hi. Don't mind that clock. It thinks it's 2 hours and 17 minutes later than what it is, because I apparently have an inability to read the time correctly, and it's like a Swiss clock that you have to wind, so I have to wait for it to run out of winding material and then I can reset it. Anyway, yeah, I got this message, and it just reminded me of this kid, and I think that there's this myth perpetuated amongst sort of people that to just walk up to someone and say, yeah, I'd really like to network with you. It's just, no, come and have a conversation with me. I'll talk to anyone about anything, as you can tell. But yeah, don't put it like that, because it's not very nice. It feels like you're being used almost, even though, like I say, I never feel like I have much stead in anything that I'm doing or saying or whatever, but yeah, this guy on Instagram just cracked me up, absolutely cracked me up. So I thought I'd just do a quick video to sort of say that, and also to say, don't go network. I mean, do go network, but don't call it that. Go for a drink with people. By going for a drink and having a normal conversation about life and about, you know, like I say, dreams and plans and you know, maybe what you can do for the other person if you're inspired by something that they do and you have an idea like, oh, have you ever thought about doing this? I'd love to do this for you or with you, or, you know, create relationships, create inspiration, create excitement, and then the rest will follow. Because the other thing is, you might not get on with that person, and if you don't get on with people, there's no point in networking, because what's the point in working with people that you don't like to be around, or that you don't agree with their sort of outlook on life or their goals, or, you know, what's important to them? You've got to find people that you have synergy with. Yeah, so, and that's another thing with endorsements and stuff like that, but I'll go into that in another video, because that's another thing that upsets me slightly about people just going, hi, I'm a drummer, give me free stuff. It's not about that. It's really not. Anyway, I'll talk about that in another video, because that's another video for another time. Anyway, I'll keep this one fairly short. Hope you guys have a nice day, and I will be ranting about something else another time. Okay, speak to you soon. Bye. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed that episode and it gave you a little bit of insight into what to do, what not to do. As always, if you have any questions you'd like to ask me or any subjects that you'd like me to cover, then please feel free to get in touch. You can either send me an email at info@adrummersguide2.com. I'm on all the social media, so generally speaking, I'm at Emily Drums, so that's on Instagram and on Twitter. There's a Facebook page. Just look up Emily Dolan Davis and you should find me. Also, if you go to adrummersguide2.com, there is actually a form on there to submit questions in an anonymous capacity. So if you are a bit embarrassed, which I totally get, I used to be like that, then feel free to use that instead. Anyway, hope you're having a lovely day, and I will be back next week with another subject. See you later.